Hello YouTube, this is Disney Thomas back with another video. It's battle time! World's strongest engine. Everyone is set up by teams. In 4 teams rather. In series order. Team Thomas Mavis, Team Binser, Bill and Spencer, Team Fredford, Freddie and Stafford, and Teams Stecca, I think it is, Stephen and Rebecca. So, you guys know how WSC works. So, let's get a roll on. Here we are with Thomas and Bill. Go. And that much is obvious it's going to be Thomas. I knew that going in. Thomas. Are you wondering why I'm using a dinosaur to keep the terrain from escaping? This is Tristan, the Triceratops. I needed something heavy and I was having trouble coming up with a big box of batteries like I did before. So he works. Here we go with Freddie and Stephen. Go. Wow, that's closer than I thought it'd be. But Freddie wins. Here we are with Edward versus Ben. Go. Yes, a runaway. Hero with Hero versus Connor. Go. Okay, so far I'm losing miserably. I'm gonna give this one to Hero. Here we are with Henry and Scarlowy. Go. A little closer than I thought it'd be. But it's Henry. 3 wins in a row for Team Tomvis. Here we are with Victor and Caitlin. Go. Who knocked you off? I think Caitlin
knocked him off. Caitlin hit first.
Okay. Here we go with Gordon and Duncan. Go. Yay, Team Spencer! Finally! Here we go with Kevin versus a raring to go Timothy. Battle of TrackMaster 2, go! Wow! Kevin triumphing as always. Jeez, he won the first time, and the second time he got dethroned by an engine I no longer have. Wow. Here we go with James and Lady. Go. Yeah. We even said before this clip that James was gonna smash Lady. Here we go with Flora and Gator. 2 slowpokes. Go. Well, that was somewhat expected. Gator smashing Flora. Here we are with Percy and a very hungry Diesel 10. Go. What? What the crap? Come on, Diesel 10. You're stronger than this. Relaunch. Relaunch. Who do you think has got the upper hand here? I'm gonna give this one to Percy. My assistant says Diesel 10. Yeah, he is gaining ground. Percy's gonna be our wild card if we need one. Here we go with Scruff and Phillip. Go. What? I forgot how strong Scruff was. They call him the Scruncher. I didn't know his TrackMaster model reflected that. Here we go with Toby and Salty. Go. This is very obviously one-sided for Toby. Here we go with Paxton and Flying Scotsman. Go. Whoa! Very obviously, Flying Scotsman. Here we go with Diesel and Harvey. Go. What? Harvey knocked off Diesel? Here we go with Bell versus Hugo. Go. Wow, Hugo. Very good first impression. We had to flip-flop this time because Duck down here would not stay still. So it's him versus Emily. Let's go. As predicted, it's Duck. Lynn versus Nia. Go. Wow, Nia, I knew you were strong. Whoa! Mavis versus Spencer. Go. Spencer's winning. We have another uncooperative duo here. As Stafford refused to obey the barrier, so he's going to switch with Rebecca, who is ready to go, apparently. Go. And this shows why Stafford would not leave the barrier alone. I'm going to give this one to Stafford. Round 2 overview. Tomvis has 6. Benser has 4. And Fredford and Stacka each have 5. Duncan versus Thomas. Go. Wow, Duncan. It's Duncan. Freddie versus Caitlin. Go. What? Are you kidding me? I think this stalemate goes to Freddie. He's stronger than he looks. These are 10 versus Edward. Go. These are 10 jumped to the track when he first got on. But he, I think, has the upper hand on Edward. My assistant is saying yes. These are 10. Deadlocking again. Gator versus Hero. Go. A little more of a stalemate than I thought. My assistant's trying to say relaunch. Relaunch between Gator and Hero. Go. Let's advance Hero and put Gator as the wild card. Hero's naturally the stronger of the two. A very jiggly Harvey versus a very wiggly Henry. Go. Finally a win for Team Tomvis. Kevin versus Scotsman. Go. As expected, Kevin. I don't know what is up with Kevin, but he's a top dog when it comes to World's Strongest Engine. Spencer versus James. Go. Spencer as expected. Here we are with Hugo versus Underdog Scruff. Go. Scruff left Hugo off. Toby versus Stafford. Go. Wow, Stafford. Team Fredford is doing really well. Not so much for Team Tomvis. Mia, the last one for Team Stucca versus Duck of Team Tomvis. Go. Oh, poor Team Stucca. It is mostly TrackMaster 2 models, though. That does not at all surprise me that they got eliminated. Duncan of Team Spencer versus Henry of Team Tomvis. Go. What? Henry? Not what I was expecting. Freddie of Team Fredford versus Diesel 10 of Team Binser. Go. That's to be expected. Diesel 10 all the way. Doc of Team Tomvis and Spencer of Team Binser. Go. I think Spencer's gaining ground. My assistant agrees. This is going to Spencer with Duck as the wild card. Rewatch it's not relaunch of Hero versus down there is Kevin. Go. I'm gonna give this one to Kevin. Does my assistant think the Hero should be the new wild card? Okay. Scrub versus Stafford. Go. Finally, Scruff gets eliminated. By Stafford of all people. Or engines, rather. Henry of Team Tomvis versus Diesel 10 of Team Binser. Well, this will be the last stand for Team Tomvis if Duck doesn't come back as a wild card. Go. Yep, right now Team Tomvis is going to be eliminated. Or not. I think Diesel 10 gained more ground. Okay, I'm going to give this one to Diesel 10. With Henry, he's definitely the current wild card. Holding it on for Team Tomvis. Spencer versus past champion Kevin. Go. What? Kevin again? Always going to the finals. I'm gonna give this one to Kevin. Hero versus Stafford, go. Both the team Fredford. Relaunch. Relaunch of Hero versus Stafford, go. I think Hero's gaining ground. We think Hero's gaining ground? Okay, that's what my system says. So Hero. Reigning champion Kevin? Well, not reigning champion, but technically because he was defeated by an engine I no longer have. Versus Diesel 10, go. I say Diesel 10 took out Kevin finally. To which my assistant agrees. Hero versus a very wiggly Henry, go. Would you say it's our wild card Henry? I don't think you've ever had a wild card go to the finals before. I'm gonna give this to our wild card Henry. Welcome to the finals. First of 2 wins. Wild card Henry and Diesel 10, go. What on earth? I say this battle is Henry's. Two of 3. Go. You gotta be kidding me! A freaking wild card! My sister's like... Do we want to give this win to our wild card? Looks like a wild card came out on top, which is a first. Henry!